Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about the endosymbiosis theory that is considered to be the driving force of eukaryotic cell evolution, and we'll be looking specifically at the organelles, the mitochondria, and the chloroplast in order to investigate further endosymbiosis. Now, endosymbiosis, the theory states that some of the organelles in the eukaryotic cells were once prokaryotic microbes, and at some point they were free-living prokaryotic cells that were engulfed by a process of endophagocytosis into the eukaryotic cells. Now, the term endosymbiosis is composed of the Greek prefix endo, meaning within, and symbiosis, meaning living together. Syn here essentially means with, bios meaning life, and together it essentially means organisms living within one another. Now, the reason why this theory is considered to be a cornerstone to eukaryotic cell evolution is because key organelles of the eukaryotic cell, such as the mitochondria or the chloroplast, are thought to have originated from an endosymbiotic event. As you may or may not know, the Earth biosphere dates back approximately 3.8 billion years ago. The 3.8 billion years ago was when life first appeared on Earth. And these life forms were mainly prokaryotic cells that are very simple and without any internal membrane-bound organelles. Now, these prokaryotic cells were pretty much the only form of life until around 2.7 billion years ago, when a major shift occurred and a more complex life form called the eukaryotic cell appeared. Now, the eukaryotic cell was a kind of an upgrade of the prokaryotic cell. It had a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles such as the mitochondria and the chloroplast, which showed clear compartmentalization for more efficient metabolic processes. Now, the mitochondria, nucleus, and chloroplast These three organelles are the three primary types of double membrane-bound organelles found within a eukaryotic cell, and the theory of endosymbiosis is considered to be the reason for the double membranes of these organelles, specifically the mitochondria and the chloroplast. Now, in the case of the mitochondria, the theory follows that an early anaerobic eukaryotic cell engulfed an aerobic bacteria, most likely from a group known as the alpha proteobacteria, and instead of just simply digesting the bacterium, had lived together with it in a relationship of symbiosis. And the reason why the mitochondria is thought to have evolved double membranes is because even as a free-living prokaryotic cell, it already had a bacterial outer membrane and a plasma membrane. So essentially it had a bacterial outer membrane and a plasma membrane. And when it was engulfed into the host eukaryotic cell, it temporarily gained another plasma membrane, which was, quickly lost. And eventually it ended up with two surrounding membranes, which was the outer and the inner mitochondrial membrane. The inception of the chloroplast follows a similar process wherein it is believed that a eukaryotic cell engulfed a photosynthetic cyanobacteria. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you now have a clearer understanding of the endosymbiosis theory.